time to go over my reading plans for July and then do my wrap up for June. Okay, so my life is just crazy all around, all the time. And setting like a specific TBR has not been working for me lately because I've been in like a reading mood, and then like for a while I was in a reading slump. Nothing was good. Nothing. Like it was like 3 stars, 2 stars. And so I'm just like, I need some time to just read what I want. So that's kind of what I'm going to do this month. I'm not going to have my D&D pick TBR or anything like that. I'm just going to read what I feel like reading this month. So, yeah. And I do have a 24-hour reading vlog that I just need to edit so I can upload it. I have another book on haul that I need to do because I got rid of more books because I needed more room on my shelf. So that's also coming. And then I'm working on another reading vlog right now. And it's with like certain books, so I'm just not going to talk about those books that I'm going to read. But yeah, I'm planning to do that reading vlog next, which I'm really excited for because I'm in the mood for these books. So I'm super excited to do that vlog. So we have other videos to look forward to this month because a couple of them are already filmed. I just have to have time to edit them. So that's a plus because I've been slacking on filming and uploading. So hopefully I can get back on track. I'm really trying. So we'll see how this month goes. But I do have a couple books that I kind of have in mind that I kind of think I want to read. So I'll just go over those. And yeah, we'll do that. There is this book I am currently reading right now. It's One Cursed Rose. This is a dark romance. It's like a Beauty and the Beast reimagining. Basically, there's these 4 families and they run these tech companies. And basically, to charge their servers, they each have their own gem. And each of like the family line can charge these gems. So it's kind of like these powers. And they're all fighting for like the top place. So our female main character, her family is at number 4 right now, and they're trying to get back up higher. So her dad wants her to get married to the 3rd place family's son, and she doesn't want to. And then our main male love interest, he runs a company at number 1, and he has been obsessed with her for like the last year and all this stuff. And there's something going on with him that you kind of learn about. And so basically he kidnaps her and takes her to like his castle or whatever, and it's like their love story and everything with like their companies and stuff. And I found it really fascinating. So yeah, I'm definitely going to finish this one this month. The next one I want to read is Pen Pal, and this just came out, like this edition just came out, and I love it. So we got the regular cover, but on the side it has writing on it, and I absolutely love it. It's just a beautiful edition. And so this is a book where I don't know what her name is. I don't see it. But basically, she gets a letter that says, I'll want you forever. I'll wait forever if I have to. And it came from a jail. So she starts writing back and forth to him and all this stuff. And I guess they become friends. I think he gets out. There's a romance. Like, I've heard people rave about this book. So I want to pick up this, and I love dark romance. So when I saw this edition, I was like, yeah, I'll get it, and I'm kind of in the mood for it. So I'm excited to pick this one up. And the only other one I'm thinking about reading is The Lovely Roar by Julie Berry. I've heard everyone talking about this on YouTube and Book Talk and all of that stuff recently. And I guess this is like 2 love stories, but it's like set back in, I don't know when, but it's basically just a historical romance, but it also has like gods and goddesses and stuff. Like this whole story is told by Aphrodite, I think, and she talks about the love stories between the characters, and she's on trial for something, and everyone loves this, and so I'm like really excited to pick this up, and it sounds really good. And so yeah, I'm thinking about picking this one up if I'm in the mood for it. But yeah, those are like the only 3 books that I for sure like have my eyes kind of on right now. So we'll see if I read any of those ones. But yeah, it kind of just all depends on my mood, and I'm just wanting stuff that I know I'm gonna like, and if I'm not liking it, I will just put it down and continue it later, because it tends to help a lot for me. So yeah, we're gonna do that for my TBR. And then let's go over everything I read last month, because I haven't done like a wrap up on like what I've been reading recently for a long time. So we'll go over everything that I read last month, and I will give you my ratings on them too. So the first thing I read last month was Hell Followed Us, and this is a LGBTQ plus book. This is basically about a boy he's a trans boy who basically gets out of this cult, and it's like a dystopian type world, and he's taken bit in by other people in the LGBTQ community, and there's like monsters and like diseases kind of like type things in it, and so you follow them, and they're wanting to take down this cult, and it was so good. I read this in like 2 days, and it was amazing. Like, just the cult aspect and like all of that kind of stuff fascinates me, and you have all of your LGBTQ plus people in it, which makes it even better. So I gave this one a 4 stars. I loved this. If that sounded interesting to you, definitely read it. It was so good, and I'm still thinking about this book. And then the next book I did read was Half-Blood by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Honestly, I don't remember a whole lot about this book. I know she is like a half-blood, and then there's full-blood gods, I think, is what they are. But I gave this one a 2 star. I was bored pretty much the entire time I read this book, and I think it didn't help my readings up at all. But I was just really bored. Like, I didn't care what was going on. Literally the same thing happened for more than half the book. And I was just like, there's nothing happening. I don't like the characters. It just was not for me. So yeah, I can't tell you what that it's about, because I literally finished it and instantly forgot because I just didn't like it. So yeah, there's that. And then the next book I did read was Terms and Conditions. I don't have it with me, so I'll just put a picture up. Ended up giving that one to my cousin. Basically, it's a billionaire romance. It's a part of the Dreamland Billionaire series. I did read the first one. It was okay. This one, I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't a fan of it. I could care less about their relationship, their characters. Basically, he has to get married to someone in order to get his inheritance, and basically the woman he was gonna marry just like backs out at the last minute, so his secretary volunteers, and so they get married and end up kind of falling in love or whatever. But I was bored, didn't really like it, so I gave that one 2 stars. See, you can kind of see how my reading month went and why I was kind of in a slump. But the next books brought me back into my reading, and I was super excited, and now all I want to do is read. So, and I've already read 1 book this month, and I'm almost halfway through the other one, so these books killed it. So the next book I read was Shiver by Junji Ito. This is just a collection of short horror stories from him. I've already read this, but I needed a palate cleanser, and I needed something that I knew that I would actually like. So I reread this, gave it 5 stars. Junji Ito, the king of horror manga, he's my fave. So I read this, and it definitely put me in a better mood in wanting to read. And then the next book I picked up was King of Greed by Anna Huang. I am slowly trying to finish this series I'm in the middle of, so I picked this one up. I really did enjoy this one. It is a second chance romance. Basically, our two characters are married, but he spends all of his time at work doing like and not giving her the attention she needs. And after like years of this happening, she says, I'm done. And so basically, she's like, I want a divorce, and she leaves. And so this is basically about them, like, he's like wanting to get back together because he never wanted a divorce. So this is about him trying to win her back. And I really love it. The what Kings of Sin series is a really good series, and I really like it. And I definitely would suggest it. I'm not a huge second chance romance reader, but I really did enjoy this one. So yeah, I can't wait to pick up the next one. That one is also something I could read this month because I can fly through her books pretty fast. So yeah, that's another one of my options if I want to read another romance. But yeah, I gave this one 4 stars. And the last book I read, I finally got a 5-star after so freaking long. And that book is The Grace Year. And this book was so good. So basically, when the women of this village turn 16, they are sent to this island to basically get rid of all of their magic. Because women have magic and they need to basically get rid of it all and come back clean and pure so they can get married and stuff. So they have like a ceremony, and like the men of the town get to pick from the girls that are like going to stay there and marry them. So if they get a veil, they're going to be married when they come back and stuff. But like the thing I loved the most was like the witchiness vibe of it and them trying to survive. And it gives us such mean girl energy, like pitting women against each other and making them hate each other, and like doing all this stuff just so men can stay in control. And I just love how the story was written, the ending, just everything that kind of goes along with it. And yeah, I gave this a 5 stars, and I'm so happy I finally got a 5-star. So yeah, and my friend from work, Tiff, is the one who suggested this, and I'm so glad I picked it up. I read it in like 2 days because I was just so engrossed in it. And I love anything that has to do with like witchcraft and women trying to overcome like this stigma of being a woman and a wife and all these things that they have to deal with, especially in like the time period that it's set. So definitely pick up this book. I 100% recommend it. 5 stars all the way. And I'm still thinking about this book today. So yeah, definitely pick this one up because I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's all I ended up reading in June. And yeah, I was hoping to get more videos up in June, but it just didn't happen. I feel like I like try to do videos and stuff, but then I'm like tired, or like on my day off I'm like, I need to clean my room, do my laundry. Like life sucks sometimes. So I'm hoping I can get back into the group of reading, and now that I'm not in a reading slump, hopefully that fixes it. But yeah, I think that's going to be all from this video today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I am definitely wanting to find more followers and more friends in the book community. But yeah, until next time, happy reading!